Are you currently trading a prop firm challenge, day trading futures, looking to pass your challenge but struggling to find the best system? Should you use indicators, or are there other ways to trade? Let's get into it. Okay, Clifford the 25-year trader back with another video. So today I just want to make a quick video about what I believe is a pretty good strategy that you could use to try and pass your prop firm challenges. I don't really trade with indicators. I just, I never really had much luck with them. I mean, they were good during trending markets sometimes, but then, they would lag, and then when the market moves sideways, they give you mixed signals, and then if you, yeah, so for me, indicators, there was a stage when I traded with them when I was younger, but over the long term, I decided that they're not for me. Once I learned price action, however, that was when it really started to kind of change for me, and it's been an absolute game changer, and I really like price action. So I kind of been experimenting with this system. So far, it's doing pretty good. I'm up about 50% on the challenge here. Trying to pass this one on Tradify was like 50,000. I'm like halfway, and I'm only using this system. I haven't passed yet, but so far so good. So what is the system? Well, basically, it's a very simple, easy strategy that anyone can do, and it's kind of like a set it and forget it strategy. So once you place your orders, you don't have to watch the market. And the beautiful thing about that is if you're new to trading, trading can be very emotional. You got emotions running, dopamine, adrenaline, right? You're up. You're making hundreds of dollars. Should you get out? Where's your stop? Should I move my stop? Should I move my limit? Should I move? Should I do this? Should I do that? It's just like your emotions are going to be running all over the place, right? If you're staring at the market all day long while you're trying to trade. The beauty of price action is a lot of times you could just place your orders and go about your day. That's why I like it. So here's the way it works. Pull up a 5-minute chart. This is the micro, the Nasdaq, MNQ. If you're doing the S&P, it's the MES, but the system is the same. Basically what I do is I look for a level to buy into the market. I never short the indexes. I never short the stock indexes. Futures, I only buy them. I only go long. Could this system work if you try and short them? It probably could, but I don't. I just refuse to short them because I believe that the buying momentum is always better odds for a winning trade. Because even when you are short and you're making money, a lot of times the liquidity can smack you when you're not expecting and boom, cause a huge rally out of nowhere. And all of a sudden you gave up all your profits. So me personally, I don't short it. But if you want to try and short it, you could do that too. And basically what I do is with the NASDAQ, I use a 60-point stop loss and a 120-point limit. Why? Because that's 2 to 1. If you don't know about risk ratios, definitely check out my other video in the link below. You'll see why I think 2 to 1 is the sweet spot. If you're doing 1 to 1, I mean, I guess you could do that too, but I stick with 2 to 1. So here's the system. Pull up a 5-minute chart. And the secret to this system, the big secret that's going to make everyone rich. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Couldn't help myself. The big secret here, guys, is very simple. I like to keep things simple because I believe simple can be taught to anyone. Buy at support, sell at resistance. That's the big secret. I'll repeat that. Buy at support, sell at resistance. You're like, it can't be that simple. Oh, I promise you it is that simple. Here's how it works. Here's a 5-minute chart, right? What do we see? I see the market moving, right, whatever. But what am I really looking for? In order to find a trade, where is support, where is resistance? Support is the floor, right here. Resistance is the ceiling, right here. Okay? Why? I'll tell you why. Why is this support? Why is this the floor? The reason this is the floor is because the market hit this level right here, 29,665. It hit it, right? But it backed off it, creating a floor. So there you go. You don't need an indicator to see the floor. Price action is showing you right now. Sellers tried to push the price down. Buyers stepped back in, said, get the hell out of here, and pushed the price back up and closed it with a hammer. Japanese candlestick. If you know about Japanese candlesticks, that's called the kind of like a hammer, you could say, right? It hammering out a bottom. Okay, there's the floor. So now we know. Where's the ceiling? Where's resistance, right? Well, if you look close, it's pretty much here. 29,844. Now we're looking at a historical trade here, but I'll go to the present in a moment. This is the past, but why is this the ceiling? Why is this resistance? Because look, price bounces, price hits it and hesitates and pulls back. Hits it, hesitates, hits it, hesitates. And then finally, we get the top of the ceiling, which is here, 29,861. Why is that the top of the ceiling? Why is that the highest resistance point on this chart? Because the price couldn't break through 28,861. See that? It starts hitting resistance, hitting resistance, hitting the ceiling, hitting the ceiling. One more shot at break, and now, and then right here, it tries to break through the ceiling. You see that? But look what happens. Seller step in, get out of here, and they pull it back down. So that is our floor, that is the ceiling. Support, resistance. So how do we find a trade? Here is the big secret. How are we going to buy at support and sell at resistance? I'll tell you how. Wait for the market to close above resistance. On the 5-minute chart, you're looking for a closing candle, which happened where? Right here. See that candle? Big bounce, right? But why did it close? Because look, it closed above that level because if you look close, so when I say close, for those who are new to trading, I don't mean the market rallies up and then reverses and closes below resistance. I mean the candle's strong. It closes above it. Why did it close above it? Because if you don't know the price that the market closed, this is TradingView, left click with your mouse. Right there, open, high, low, close. Where is the resistance level? 29,861. Okay. Close, 29,879. It closed above resistance. That's the signal to go long, but you don't buy here. What we do is we look for the best support level to buy into the market. Now, I see support here, right? But I also see support here. So where should you buy? Always buy at the lowest support level, this one right here. So here we go. So but here's the beauty of this system. Look at what time this happened. 7 in the morning. I'm sleeping, man. I'm still asleep, right? But my phone gives me an alert. It tells me, right? Because you could go here, add alert to horizontal line, right? And you could go crossing up, right? Hit create alert. TradingView will send it right to your phone, even if you're sleeping. But then, now that I get the alert, I wake up, whatever, I don't know, 8 in the morning or something, right? And I got this alert on my phone. Okay, I'm going to my charts immediately. Support. Where's the lowest support level? Right here, 29,665. I'm going to my broker. I'm putting an order in right now. Where? At 29,665. Let's do it. Let's pretend we're trading right now. 29,665. There's my order. There's my limit order, right? Why limit order? Because we don't want to watch the stupid market. Watching it causes problems, causes emotions, causes stress. I mean, if you want to watch it, be my guest. But my goal is to separate my emotions from the trade. I want a mechanical trading system where I don't have to watch it. So here we go. Place the order, 29,665. What are we trading? MNQ, $2 per point. How many points is the system? 60-point stop loss. So that's going to be $120 risk, right? There we go. I'm risking 120 bucks. Where's my take profit? double, 2 to 1. Instead of risking 60 points on the stop, we're putting a take profit of 120. Where's my take profit? Right about here, 240, right? And that's it. You place that order and you go about your day. I'm eating breakfast, right? Well, okay, sorry, I got the symbol when I'm sleeping at 7 in the morning. I wake up, let's say 8 in the morning, whatever. I have my coffee, right? All of a sudden I check the market. I'm like, oh, look, my phone. I got an alert. Oh, cool. Let me place an order. Oh, shoot, I better move quick. We don't want the market to open at 9:30 and we miss the move, right? Okay, boom, I got my order in. Now I could have my coffee, shut off the stupid computer screen. Don't worry about what happens. Either one or two things are going to happen. It's going to be a profit. You'll be happy. Or it's going to be a loss. Maybe you'll be unhappy. But the reality is, it's either one of those, either a profit or a loss, right? And I tell you something, I've done this system when I'm sleeping at night. Let's say I got this signal at let's say I got this signal at, 4 p.m. and then I saw the signal and I placed my orders at 8 p.m. I was freaking sleeping. The order went through at 4 in the morning. I'm sleeping. I'm like in dreamland somewhere. And I woke up. I got a $240 profit in my account. I'm like, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Make some money. What do they say in Wall Street? Money never sleeps, right? Money never sleeps, pal. Remember that for you guys? Well, for those of you who are a little older, like me, might remember that movie. Money never sleeps. Michael Douglas says it, right? In the movie Wall Street. Guys, money never sleeps. For those who are new to trading, it's a clock around the world, through Australia, through to New York by the time at 9:30 in the morning, but then you got London opening at 2 in the morning. The markets move all day, all night long, from Sunday at 6 p.m. all the way straight through to freaking Friday at 5 o'clock. 24/7 for those who are new. That's the beauty of this business. You could make money when you're sleeping. You could also lose money when you're sleeping. Don't forget about that, guys. Um, but that's it. So that's the system. Set it and forget it. And do yourself a favor after you place the trade, shut off the damn screen, because I'm telling you, in the 25 years I've been in this business, the worst thing you could do for your mental health is watch the screen. Now, again, I mean, you guys that are using indicators and all that stuff, I mean, if that's your thing and you got to watch the trade, you got to watch it, you got to watch it, you got to watch it. I mean, all right, good luck with that. But I can't do that anymore. I'm 49 years old. I'm going to be 50 in November. I got to, I got to take care of my health. You know what I mean? I didn't get into this business to become a slave to the market, to become a slave to computer screens. I got into this business to have freedom one day, right? To quit my job, to whatever, and whatever the goal is. But not to be a slave to the market. I want to have freedom, right? Anyways, sorry about the rant. I got off track. All right. So, okay, so where are we? Now let's go to the real present, right? So that was the past. Now you got the system. And by the way, if you're doing the S&P, it's the same system. Look at the S&P, right? Where's the S&P? Where's an example here on the S&P? Where's the S&P? Okay, here you go. Here's the S&P 500, right? Same thing. Look. Okay, here. Okay, this is what was this? Friday? Okay, look, Friday. Look, here you go. Here's your signal right there. Boom. You'll get about now the thing with this system is don't expect the signal every day. It ain't gonna happen, guys. Sometimes I wait a week to get a symbol. Other times I get one week I got a symbol 3 times a week. So you got to be patient. This is a set it and forget it system. It's a support and resistance system, right? So here's the S&P 500. Did we have a signal Friday? Yes, we did. Where? Well, look at Friday, right? This is what, 8:40 in the morning. Okay, I see resistance. I place my alert, right? But the signal happened here at 11:40 in the morning. So then I'm looking for support levels, right? Well, here's one. Where's the lowest? Right here. And as you see, this time I didn't get filled. Who cares? So what? So I missed the trade? No. Okay, yeah, maybe I missed the trade, right? The market didn't hit my limit. Okay, fine, you missed the train. Don't worry about it. There's always another train at the station, guys. I promise you, you're never going to run out of trades. You're going to find them eventually, you know? But anyways, pull up your charts, take a look at the historical 5 minute, and I think you'll see that this pattern happens pretty often. Some would call it a liquidity strategy, right? Because you're buying the lowest support where a lot of liquidity lies. Whether you call it liquidity or whether you call it buying support, selling resistance, the bottom line is, for me, it's working. So I believe if the wheel isn't broken, let it spin. Don't try and fix it. If I start, tweaking it and doing this, then all of a sudden my system becomes, then I'm changing things around, then I'm looking for another system. This is a very simple system. It started out as an experiment, but now that it's working, I'm going to keep doing it. Let's see if I could pass one of these challenges. Um, and then the last thing I'll say is that you don't need indicators. But if you really want to use them and you want to use this system, maybe you could put the two together. I don't know. Maybe like you could look for the liquidity levels support and then maybe put your indicator on there for confirmation or something if you really like those beautiful rainbow colors. Like, I don't know what it is about indicators that is so amazing. Like, I'm not like a hater or anything, but I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. Indicators, they lag so much. I can't stand them. Anyways, guys, that's about it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe, put your comments below. Look forward to seeing all of you guys in the next one. And as always, my friends, never risk more than 1 to 2% of your account on any given trade. And always, 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 always expect the unexpected every time you enter the market. Good luck. Have a great trading week.